Well, you're still on Joy Prime, and we are giving you what is deemed you. 10 minutes of entertainment news in the world of entertainment, looping you in. That is what we do every morning. My name is IB, and it's Showbiz now. Well, I didn't sleep with Black, Sefa says.
Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah. You don't wanna be a player no more. 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 If I offend you.
Well, newly signed onto Black Music Avenue, Sefa says she did not sleep with Desmond Blackmore, popularly known as D Black, for a record deal. Well, Sefa, who was a guest on the personality chart on Daybreak Hits morning show with Andy Dosty, who is the host, said she had heard rumors that she had slept with D Black before getting the record deal, but Sefa debunked the rumors and said it was her hard work that made Black Avenue sign her onto the label.
As a girl, and you're coming up in in an industry like this, but is when somebody from up there contacts you or even likes your picture, you think they want to have something to do with you, and it's fine. It's part of human nature.
It's fine with you.
Yeah, it's part of human nature to think that, oh, maybe somebody wants to do something with you. It is part of our nature. But then when I at first when I got the message, I was like, wow. But then as for me, I'm very adventurous. I like getting to know stuff. So I was like, okay, let me just try my luck and go and see what happens. And when I went, luckily for me, it was like the real deal. So, yeah.
So you being adventurous, so supposing you went there and truly he wanted to sleep with you, what would you have done?
It would have been a no for me.
Why?
Because I know what I want, and if I don't have to sleep with somebody, you
were struggling.
I wouldn't say, yes, I was struggling. Do you understand? But then I wouldn't say I was that desperate to get signed onto a label or something, because even before Black Avenue Music has done a lot for me, but then when I was on my own, I used to do stuff that were like that was helping me at that point in time, because I went to shows and stuff. Even though I wasn't getting paid, or even though I was walking to the shows, I still felt the fulfillment I have right now, because I just want to show people my talent. So it doesn't take anything from me if I go and he tells me he wants to sleep with me and I tell him no, and he says, okay, then I'm not going to sign you. It doesn't take anything away from me.
Do you get such approaches?
Yes, I do.
From people?
Yes.
Of high places?
Yes.
Well, you can't bribe me, and this is coming from Countryman Sungu. Well, Countryman Sungu, born to the name Patrick Osei Ajiman, on Daybreak Hits show with Andy Dosty, stated clearly that no one can bribe him to shut up. Well, the award-winning journalist, who is the host of the most watched midday show, that is TV 5 for Fire on Adum TV, in an interview declared that no individual or group of people can bribe him to keep mute on any issue. He further made it clear that the fact that people award and praise him of his good works does not guarantee that he will keep mute over their issue when the issues pop up.
Those who want to corrupt you, when they want to find their way to corrupt you, and you are not giving them the chance when they want to invite you. Some when they invite you, it's all what they are thinking is, I'm going to corrupt him, or maybe I want him to be my man so that he will be speaking for me, even when it is not good. The person wants you to be talking for him, and that is not what I want to do.
All right, have you ever been bribed?
You can't bribe me.
No. Have you ever been bribed?
What I'm saying, you can't bribe me.
Have they attempted to bribe you?
That is what I'm saying. I mean, you can't bribe me.
No. I understand you. I understand your point that they can't bribe you. Now, if I ask you, have you ever been stopped? At least you can say, yeah, someone tried to stop me. but he didn't succeed. So in this case, have you ever been bribed?
As in, if someone have called me and say this is bribe, would the person use the word bribe?
The person
That's
may
why
not
I
say,
want to
no,
understand
Songo,
myself.
The
here.
person may not say bribe,
but would the person would say that?
The person would offer you something. Have you ever been offered anything?
No, you can't.
Have they?
You scared to offer me? You got it.
Why are they scared to offer you?
Why? Because I won't take it. That's not me.
Why would you take it? You are working for money.
I am working for money. I'm being paid. If Andy, you invite
Well,
me
there you heard a countryman Songo says that you can't. Well, on the firing front, Samuel Safari's armed robbers used device to track him. I mean, they used a GPS device to track him before the stick-up. Well, Safari Samuels was screwed from the get-go when he was robbed at gunpoint. Not only did he know one of the alleged assailants, but the dudes were tracking his every movement before the hit. Well, sources connected to the case tell TMZ that cops found a GPS device system which had been installed on Safari's car before he was held at gunpoint in April and robbed in New York. We're told that it's unclear when the device was planted, but cops believe it's how the robbers pinpointed him. Well, Safari, interestingly enough, the sources say that the tracking technique is one that has been used by authorities in New York City there. And as of late, they even think that the perpetrators picked up the trick from them. We're told that these GPS devices have been getting used more and more in high-profile stick-ups. 2 suspects have already been arrested in the case, one of whom Safari knows very well. Well, there's also a 3rd man that has been arrested in connection with the crime. Safari told the cops that the robbers took upwards of $183,000 in cash and jewelry from him. And let's continue with the top 10 mafia movies that came just started and is giving you from 10 to 7. Now continue from 6 and making it to number 6 is Carlito's Way, which was done in 1993.
Retired.
That's right.
Retired.
I got a good feeling about this club. I think we're gonna make some real money.
But as soon as I make my 75, I'll split.
A Puerto Rican former convict just released from prison pledges to stay away from drugs and violence despite the pressure around him and lead on to a better life outside New York City. Well, The Untouchables is a film that was made in 1987 and has made its way to number 5.
Everybody can be gotten to.
All right, then. Drive him to the station. Anything happens, you shoot first. You understand me?
Oh, I'll tell you one more thing.
Federal agent Elliot Ness set out to stop Al Capone because of rampant corruption. He ensembles a small hand-picked team, and that is the movie Untouchables. Well, number 4 is Casino, and this movie was done in 1995.
Said I would just get out.
I tried to do everything for you, even though I knew deep down inside you would bury me.
Tale of greed, deception, money, power, and murder occur between 2 best friends. A mafia enforcer and a casino executive compete against each other over a gambling empire and over a fast-loving societal life. Well, that is what the curtains will bring down today on the show. Don't forget that 12 o'clock, KMJ will be your way to bring you the rest of the top 10 mafia movies, the last 3, and then also give you some news that you had no idea about. The name is Ibrahim Ben Bako, IB for short, and many thanks going out to Maison Hardman for my outfit and you for doing the viewing. Don't forget that you should keep this particular channel locked on Joy Prime.